Hello, Internet. I'm Link, and I'm here to teach everyone how to get the best bang out of retro gaming. There seems to be a trend going on lately that everyone wants to go back and revisit some games from their childhood, hook an old system up to a TV and just have a quick game. Whatever the case may be, and each individual case is different, I'm going to show you the best ways to go and the best ways not to go when it comes to revisiting your childhood games. First off, is the most obvious one is just picking up an old system such as this Super Nintendo, or sorry about that, this Super Nintendo right here. Just going out, buying one, or getting one off of eBay, whatever the case may be, the best way to go would be to go to a local shop. The local video game store will probably sell one of these for about $40, give or take. Controller usually included in all the cables, $40. The crappy part about that is when you start buying games for it. Depending on the games that you want to play, and usually the most popular ones are the good ones, they can add up really quickly and get pricey. So if you want to play a whole bunch of them, that might not be the best way to go. You get the system for cheap, and the games aren't super expensive depending on what you're playing, but Plus, another thing to consider, some of these old systems don't look the greatest on new HD fancy big screen TVs. If you have an old TV lying around that you can hook it up to, that would be better. There's going to be a link in the description detailing all of that. What old systems look like on new TVs, why they act the way they do. It's just two different worlds meeting. It's like trying to hook a VCR up to a new TV. It's kind of a nightmare sometimes, and it doesn't look how you would want it to. That might not be the best way to go. Another way you can go: pick up one of these little guys. This is called an Ouya. Sorry again. This is called an Ouya. Weird name, I know. But what it does is it's basically an Android-based gaming console. Everything that's in your Android phone is in this little guy. You can get apps on it, which includes emulators, and then you can put some ROMs on it, and you have all of your games for the $100 that this will cost you. Comes with a fairly fancy controller. It looks pretty because it hooks up in only HDMI. But again, that might not be the best way to go for purists either. It looks the best and works well with all of your newer TVs. But some people don't like how good it looks, you know? It'll clear things up and not be how you were remembered. Plus, putting all those emulators and ROMs on there isn't the most legal way to go either. You can do the same thing with a computer. You can get adapters to hook one of these guys right up to your computer and have yourself pretty much classic, authentic gaming. But again, it might not look exactly how you would want it to. Depends how much of a purist you are and how much money you want to spend, basically. For me, I always thought the best way to go would be to purchase a current console, such as the Wii U. Most of the most popular games are available on the Virtual Console for dirt cheap on the Wii or the Wii U. Donkey Kong Country, the entire trilogy, was just released on there. Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3, each of them are $8 on the Wii U. Altogether, it's $24, along with the $250 that you spend on a Wii U to get yourself a current piece of gaming equipment in your house that also plays all your old classics. That always seems like the way to go for me. And that's the way I encourage all my friends to go, but it's not for everybody. You can go with one of those other choices too, Nothing's wrong as long as you're enjoying yourself, feeling yourself full of nostalgia, and just having a good time. Just don't get caught with that whole ROM thing. Naughty, naughty. If you do pick up a Wii U, be sure to pick up one of these. As you can see, it's basically a Super Nintendo controller just souped up. You got some extra buttons on there. But if you're playing a Super Nintendo game, this has all the buttons in the right places to make it feel right. They have Nintendo, regular Nintendo, everything is on there. If there's some PlayStation classics you want to relive, picking up a PlayStation 3 would be the best way to go. Or a PlayStation Vita if you want that to be on the go. You can get some awesome PlayStation 1 classic games on there for like $6 usually is the average that they run, 6 to 10. Then nothing beats that. If you can get the original Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 for $30, pretty awesome. It's all digital, the manuals are included, it looks just how you remembered, only it's crisped up a bit because you're on a better TV where all the display signals in the video is coming in a lot clearer than any old cables you had hooked up to that thing. I can get more descriptive, but I wanted to try to keep this short and sweet and try not to stumble, but I'm pretty sure I am. Be sure to leave some comments down below on what you thought and any questions you might have about anything. I'm definitely here to help. The more people can experience some old games, it can put a smile to everybody's face, let them unwind at the end of the night. That's awesome. So everyone game on, and I'll see you next time.